Have you ever heard of a place where the official language isn't the same as the country it's in? A place where girls become wives before they even understand what love is? Well, that place exists, and it's called Shutka. It's a one-of-a-kind place on earth where people of Roma origin make up almost everyone who lives there. They have their own TV channel, their own rules, and even an unspoken system of looking out for each other, even if it means doing things that are wrong. There are marriages that are actually secret deals with much older men, buildings that are left unfinished on purpose to avoid taxes, and a hidden system of prostitution that no one talks about, but everyone knows about. In Shutka, even the police don't have real control, and those who dare to speak out about these things often find themselves alone. And this is just the beginning of understanding one of the most unusual communities in the world today. But before we start, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It's free, and it really helps me keep making new content for you. Located in Shuto Orizari, in the northern part of Skopje, the capital of North Macedonia, Shutka is officially recognized as its own municipality within the city. The population, which is somewhere between 20,000 and 30,000 people, is almost entirely made up of Roma people. It's rare to find a city neighborhood with such a large group of people from the same background. As you walk through its dirt roads lined with unfinished buildings, it's not unusual to come across parades of luxury cars carrying newlyweds dressed like they're straight out of a fairy tale. BMWs, Mercedes and limousines cruise slowly down the streets, horns honking in celebration, while children run alongside to the beat of lively music. This isn't a scene from a Hollywood movie, it's a typical Roma wedding. In the Roma community, marriage is more than just a romantic ceremony, it's a cultural spectacle. The celebrations go on for days, involving neighbors, relatives and friends in preparations that include elaborate outfits, professional makeup, sparkling jewelry, and the rental of fancy cars. Even families with modest incomes don't hold back on the extravagance. It's common to exchange expensive gifts like fancy watches, the latest cell phones and cash, all displayed publicly as symbols of status. The party is a feast of delicious food, live music, and non-stop dancing. Appearances are everything, with men dressed in shimmering suits and women adorned in flowing gowns, elaborate hairstyles, and carefully applied makeup. Even the rough condition of the streets, or the unfinished state of some homes, doesn't take away from the visual impact they're going for. The urban landscape of Shutka is a mix of striking contrasts. On the same block, you might see a 3-story mansion, painted in vibrant colors and adorned with ornate columns, right next to a shack made of scrap wood, tarps, and salvaged roof tiles. It's not unusual to find houses with mirrored windows and expensive cars parked outside, standing beside buildings still under construction with exposed bricks. Many of these structures are left unfinished on purpose to avoid paying full taxes. Some houses have high-tech security gates, while others improvise with curtains as doorways. This coexistence of luxury and poverty creates a confusing urban environment, but for the residents, it's perfectly normal. Shutka's uniqueness goes beyond its appearance. The language spoken there, Romani, is the official language of the neighborhood, making it the only city in the world to give such formal recognition to the Roma language. You'll see it on documents, signs, in schools, and on the local TV station. Government workers assist people in Romani, teachers teach in it, and children learn to read and write in this language that has been silenced in many other countries. In Shutka, Romani not only survives, it's celebrated, protected by law, and spoken with pride. In the homes and streets of Shutka, children play a central role. They play in groups, run between houses, laugh loudly, and become involved in adult life from a young age. They start early on, taking care of younger siblings, helping with chores, and sometimes even working, not because they have to, but because it's the way things are done. They grow up close to adults, learning about responsibility, values, and boundaries through everyday life. Childhood here isn't confined by school walls or strict schedules. It's shaped by relationships and daily experiences. Community events like beauty pageants become major social happenings. These events are much more than just beauty contests. They're opportunities for the community to come together, involving shopkeepers, musicians, MCs, and even politicians. Preparations begin well in advance, with careful selection of outfits, hairstyles, and dance rehearsals. Mothers, sisters, and friends work tirelessly behind the scenes, turning the occasion into a rite of passage and a family affair. On the day of the competition, the neighborhood throws a party. Halls are packed, cameras are rolling, and the local TV broadcast ensures that no one misses out. For young people, participating is a way to express themselves and feel like they belong. Every move on the catwalk carries a piece of Roma culture. The presence of community leaders at the event highlights its importance. However, this kind of attention isn't always welcome. Many families have become wary after negative experiences with journalists and filmmakers who were more interested in sensationalism than in telling their story truthfully. Promises of representing their culture were replaced with misleading editing, attention-grabbing headlines, and unfair portrayals. As a result, Shutka has often been shown as a place of poverty, chaos, and strangeness. Because of this, many residents now avoid cameras, prefer not to give interviews, and ask that their pictures not be taken. The fear of becoming just another face in videos with misleading titles and manipulated stories has created a culture of self-preservation. In Shutka, silence has also become a form of resistance. Not all marriages in Shutka are about love and romance. Some are arranged quickly, with little or no time for the couple to get to know each other beforehand. These often involve older foreign men and young local women. What looks like a celebration can sometimes be a cover for secret agreements between families, where the marriage is a front for other purposes. Men from countries like Germany, Austria, and Sweden arrive already connected to intermediaries who arrange these unions. The ceremonies are kept quiet, and the young women are quickly taken to other countries. In return, their families hope for a better life. In reality, many of these relationships are a way into exploitation, a hidden form of prostitution. In some cases, families are directly involved in the negotiations. This topic is taboo, rarely discussed openly, and met with silence and knowing looks. Prostitution in Shutka exists just out of sight. Unlike in other cities, there are no brightly lit windows, busy street corners, or advertisements. Everything happens in back alleys, discreet homes, and through indirect contacts. Arrangements are made over the phone or through referrals. Names are not spoken aloud. Often, these transactions are disguised with softer words: dating, helping out, supporting. But money is exchanged, demands are made, and there's a system in place. The women involved in this world don't always see themselves as part of something bigger. Some do it because they have no other choice. Others because of tradition or custom. Silence prevails out of fear and shame. There's a hidden social structure in Shutka that operates alongside the official system. Justice, when it's served, doesn't come from the government. Conflicts are resolved internally based on unwritten rules upheld by the family hierarchy. Disputes, crimes, abuse, everything is dealt with by community leaders. Going to the police is seen as a betrayal. Loyalty to the group comes before formal justice. The goal is to protect the community's reputation, avoid outside interference, and maintain internal control. But this same system prevents serious crimes from being reported. Domestic violence, child abuse, threats, these rarely leave the confines of the home. Women and children learn from a young age that silence is their only protection. Those who try to break this code face isolation. Families turn their backs, doors are closed, and whispers spread. Reputation matters more than the truth. In a society where the group is more important than the individual, exposing what happens behind closed doors can come at a high cost. So, the same structure that protects the community also protects those who do wrong. The network works, but it protects those who should be held accountable. Meanwhile, victims remain invisible, silenced by fear and tradition. Daily life in Shutka is a sociological puzzle. While it preserves a rich, vibrant, and proud culture, it also has practices that challenge universal ideas of justice, childhood, freedom, and protection. Within its boundaries, Shutka is a microcosm of resistance, celebration, contradiction, and silence. Did you know about these things about Shutka? Share in the comments what surprised you the most. If you enjoyed today's video, please support us by liking and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to check out the video you see on your screen now. I think you'll find it fascinating. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.